Hi everyone, my name is Kiran. Today I am excited to introduce DocuWatch, an innovative application I built for the DocuSign hackathon. You know how reviewing legal documents can be time consuming and complex? Well, I've created a solution that combines DocuSign, AI, and graph technology to make this process not just easier, but smarter. So yeah, let's get into the demo. Before we get into the demo, I just want to tell you guys that when you click on the login button, DocuSign's auth system typically prompts you to enter your credentials. And since I'm already logged into DocuSign from an earlier session, I might not see the login prompt this time, but don't worry, for the first time users, you'll see a secure DocuSign login screen where you can enter your credentials. Once authorized, the process is straightforward, like click, authorize, and you're in. This secure auth flow ensures we are only accessing the documents you want us to analyze. Now watch what happens after we log in. The system automatically starts fetching your recently signed documents from the last 3 days. See this progress modal? It's keeping us updated in real time through webhooks as our backend processes each document. So the webhook connection to the front end is sent to the backend over the first initial request that's sent to the backend. And as you can see, the modal shows the system's progress, the backend system's progress. So the first one is downloading your recent agreements over the past 3 days, the completed agreements over the past 3 days. And then it's the second phase, which is converting PDFs into a JSON file. And then the third phase is converting the JSON file into a graph knowledge database. And for this, I'm using Neo4j. I think it would take a while to convert it into a graph database. And you can also see the progress if you scroll down within this scroll area. You can see the batch progress as well as the individual progress. So I'll just come back when it's done finishing up the process. And yeah, now we are in. Now we are on the main page of our application. And towards the top right corner, you can also see the user who's logged into the application and the email ID that you used within your DocuSign account. You can also log out of the application if you want. And you can also see a download option. This download option enables you to download the particular agreement to your system so that you can review it later. And as you can see, I have two contracts that I have within my DocuSign account. The first one is this one with this particular envelope ID, and the second one is employment contract with this particular envelope ID. And if you click on a particular contract, it will show you a lot of information regarding like key dates, like effective date, expiration date, renewal term, who are the parties involved, and which governing law jurisdiction it falls under, and what are the obligations that you have with respect to that particular contract, and then industry analysis. It also shows you risks or risk analysis if it has any. And I think for the time being, it doesn't have any risk analysis. Now let's get into the chat interface. The chat interface can be seen if you click on this tab right here. And this is where it gets really exciting. Our smart chat interface, unlike typical chatbots, this one actually understands your contracts and their relationship because of the graph database that we have built. For example, I'll just show you a demo. I'm just going to go to the dashboard and I'm just going to copy this envelope ID. And then I'm going to ask, what are the obligations of the contract ID? And the prompt has gone to the backend and the LLM is processing. As you can see, it has given the obligations with respect to that particular contract. And you can also see it's given us a detailed overview of what the obligations with respect to that contract is. And now let's dive into the architecture of the entire system. So these are the tech stacks that work under the hood for DocuWatch. We are using a Next.js application on the front end, and the backend is built using FastAPI. And we also set up or established a webhook connection, and we are also using semantic kernel as a AI orchestration tool. We are using OpenAI LLM and Neo4j GraphDB and DocuSign API for all the DocuSign related processing. And let's also have a look at the graph database that the system has created for us. And this is the graph database that the system has created with respect to this particular account. And you can see this account has an agreement to the employment contract and as well as the tenancy contract. And both those contracts have their own respective nodes, which have its own relationship, risk, or other things. And that's all there is for the DocuWatch application for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the demo, and thank you.